check this is all working. Okay. Is this running OBS? What is going on? Looks good, but I'm not seeing anything over on Twitch. Maybe I'm being a bit too quick. Ah, there we go. Quick check. Hey, hey. Great. Okay, it works. All right. Say hi if you drop by. Okay, let's give it a minute. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's just see if we can get stuff back or broken. Okay, better. All right. Okay, I am just gonna start talking and assume it's gonna be seen on YouTube later by a few people. Hi and welcome to the stream. My name is Mark, handles Andro, and today I'll be doing some more work on my game. Since the last stream, where I made actually just a big revision and a lot of notes, I've worked on a few things to help me go through a new iteration process with working on the AI. So basically, the way it used to work before was it would just pick like a random cover spot inside of a physics overlap sphere. This is a good system for navigating unknown terrain, but it's actually really bad in combat. So what I did was, let's see if we can get that to appear for a moment. I came up with a kind of scoring system. It's very rough. It's very naive, as most things are. Let's put it in slow-mo. See if it'll kick in. So when you get shot, that should trigger it to run away. And as you can see here, all of a sudden we've generated all of these scores, and we're putting them next to every hiding spot, basically. Excuse me. So the very simple, rough, naive thing I did just to get it working was we cast Ray from the unit attacking us, and if the hiding spot is visible to it, we add like 50 to this danger score. The danger score is 0. And I'm going to be playing around with that on the stream today and probably fixing lots of minor things. So there's a couple of things here. Let's just take a little quick look because it's been a while. Move to cover. Let's go to that. So this is the basic new thing I'm doing now. So I've got this cover spots list. I clear it. If there's no cover in range, we just return our own position. Therefore, we then look for something else. Pretty old code, but it's been useful so far. So then we have the enemy head height offset and the enemy head height. So we get the enemy, we get their head height, and I don't know why I've exactly got that right now. Oh yeah, that's because if they're prone or crouched, it's obviously going to change what's visible to them. We get a raycast hit. We get the array here, which is cover spots and cover sphere. I'm using the hiding spot mask, which should be called cover spots, but hey, old code. So we only get an array of all of these pink, purpley spots, basically, cover hiding spots. So far, so good. And then what we do is we get the distance to the closest target, which is the cover spot itself in relation to us. And we get the direction to the closest target. And we use that information to cast a ray. We then check if we're hitting terrain or not. Pretty important. And basically, we're just doing a check here. Like, is the cover spot visible to an enemy? If the cover spot is visible to an enemy, then what we do is we set a couple of flags here to true or false. Like, is visible to enemy equals false. And here you can see I've got this function, calculate danger score. If it's visible to enemy, danger score plus equals 50F. Like, it's just pretty bad, basically. And then we get the distance to the soldier. So closer is better, otherwise it's going to run across open ground so far. And then basically what we do is, we just check some stuff. And this was me earlier today trying to figure out if a cover spot is occupied. Didn't work out so well. Got to redo that, rethink it. And then we call the function calculate danger score, and then we add it to the list, basically. I was trying to do this thing here where if the spot is occupied by another unit, then we just skip adding it to the list as an available cover spot. And then we sort it, and this time we sort it not by distance, but by the actual danger score of this list. And we just get the one with the lowest score, basically, which will be the first one in the list. So far, so good. Moments like now where it works pretty good, right? It's caught out in the open now. And yeah, as you can see, it picked the best hiding spot. There's a lot of flaws to this approach though, but you got to start with a simple system first. So what's going to happen is now we're going to look like, we're going to check like, here we go. This is something I just discovered today. It gets a little bit stuck. Why discovered it's evaluating continuously. Like, is there a target in front of me? If so, recalculate a new spot. Probably isn't a good idea. And right now I'm just going through finding edge cases. So another one that I discovered was, if I just put this guy here, everything's too fast. It reacts too good. So here I am, I've got the drop on this door, and oh, he didn't move. Whoops, my bad. I think I moved the soldier and not the squad manager. I thought I moved it. What did I just move then? Okay. Let's just move this here again and put that there. Okay, let's try that again. I thought I'd moved it, but must have been something else. So he's probably gonna, he's gonna try and walk through the door. So I've got the door covered, and what's gonna happen is he just saw the guy instantly, and it does exactly what it's got to do. It runs here, basically, best spot. Not at all what I want. This is like absolutely horrible, actually. It should be running to some cover over here. Speed it up. Because this is just a bad place to be. Actually, it's easier just to get on a door and have cover between you. How to code that? Clueless right now, like most things. And here's a flaw now. It's kind of doing its job. This is the closest place that the enemy soldier doesn't have a line of sight to, basically. But as you can see, what it does is it gets really close, and now I'm hitting all these multiple problems. The gun goes through the wall. Oh, wow, it's actually doing a little bit better than planned there. And yeah, you know, there's a lot of things to fix with this. Hey, Stormy Rex, thanks for joining. I hope you are well. All right. Yeah, okay, so down he goes. Okay. So there's quite a few things to work on and quite a few things to tackle. I just deleted a lot of the old code. Sometimes that's just better to start from scratch when you start using a different kind of system. So there's a couple of problems. Hey man, good. So there's a couple of problems, like yeah, this stuff with being stuck on a door. You know, even if I would have, say, another cover spot here, this isn't gonna, let's just rebake for a minute, it's not gonna solve the problem. And I have no idea what happened. Oh yeah, totally, I just copied the cube. That's great. Of course, makes perfect sense, because I have to get the prefab, not the cube. All right, that one, okay. So let's say put this here. Let's rebake that nav mesh. There we go. Okay, great. So, you know, this is also a problem. Like, it'll still, if it encounters the enemy at the door, it's also too fast. The moment it sees it, it's a very unfair advantage to a player, maybe. I don't know, but I'll worry about that later. But, you know, ideally, I don't want it to go here. I want it to go there. You know, that's what I would do. I would put the guy behind the box and cover the door. That's at least what I would do. So how do I fix all this? Well, I've really been struggling with the idea of what to do with this, actually, you know, as usual, putting it off by cleaning up a lot of stuff. So the only way to normally figure out if something works is to kind of plan for it and then just do it. And one other problem I've got, that's the other one I wanted to highlight right now. We're going to put this over here and this over there. So just so you know, squad manager is me, squad manager 1, that's the AI squad. So it's just really whack-a-mole right now. So, you know, if we run over here and we see this guy, you know, he's gonna run behind there, because this is further away, actually. So what's the main problem here? Well, outside of the gun sticking through, which is something we pick by not aiming there, the thing I figured out was, you know, later on I want to have this lean system where something has a gun and it leans around a corner, because that's what people do. They try to reduce the amount of their body that's visible, basically. And the reason that isn't working right now is because when it picks a cover spot, it picks the part which is in the middle of the transform there. So that's the problem. You know, maybe if it would stand here on the edge, it would like kind of look around the corner, would still be a kind of problem. So, you know, making the peak mechanic alone. Hey, Grimbiant, thanks for joining. Good to see you. More AI pain tonight. So basically, there's a lot of problems to solve. And in the past, when I've been learning to work on this AI stuff, no idea what I just did. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. So what I should do is, let's start with that jag problem where it jumps back and forth, right? Let's just get everything as we can. So what I do here is I say, here, so a soldier, I'll just make it a little bit bigger. soldier FOV.closest target, so that's soldier field of view closest target. We set its memory of a last known enemy position to the current soldier that we can see. And then we set a cover destination equals calculate best cover spot, which doesn't have an offset yet. That's something I've got to fix in stream. More on that later. But like I said, this is just a complete rewrite of a lot of stuff. So this is pretty bad code, actually. If the distance of the current target is greater than 10, run. Is it? I don't know. Most of the time, it kind of runs into cover quite quickly. But in that time, it could be getting shot. And if the distance is less than 10, then we do the same thing, but we do it walking, which normally means because we're walking, we're shooting at the target. So what I've got to do here is, I think I've just got to say if soldier.fov closest target and reach current destination equals false. Let's see how this works. It's really whack-a-mole with this kind of stuff. Okay. Let's run over here. Take a few shots. All right. So what I want to do right now is see if we're going to fix that jerky thing that was happening. So the moment it knows that it's visible, all right, why is it not doing anything? Okay. Maybe the current destination isn't set correctly up front. Let's go into focus mode. Okay. All right, hold it. Got there a bit late. Now, this is also bad. Or is it? Let's see. So hold it. Did it reach its current destination? This is what I want to know. So we go to the move to cover. So it says reach current destination is true. Okay. Cool. So why isn't it doing it? Well, kicked my ass. Which is actually what should happen because I'm the one walking around the corner and I'm not in the open. All right. Let's run a little bit. Try again. Get him behind that box. Cool. All right, but he's not moving. I think I've got to give this guy some more health. All right, let's just make him run by. See what happens then. Yep, there's another flaw of the AI. It's not looking perpendicular. It's just not even moving now, full stop. Okay. All right, let's just take a peek at that code. So let's look here at reached current destination. Of course, I'm just being an idiot. Wow. As we say in Dutch, goeiemorgen. Okay. already been coding for quite a while today. So let's do this. That's interesting. Now it's not running. Okay, so it's not plotting a new course. Okay. Yeah, so this is the problem with the state stuff. There's really... Okay, let's just do it like this. We have closest target. So what do we do? We have distance to current cover spot. Okay, I've got a feeling this is the right way to go. So here, if we take damage and we can't see anybody, okay. I've really got a feeling I'm just missing something here. What am I? Current destination. Yeah, current destination is that. Okay, let's just go through this very slowly. Fun fact, huya means schlong in Bulgarian. That is a very fun fact, Grimbian. That is brilliant. That made my day. Oh, wow. Okay, so basically, what we're going to do is this is just probably a really bad idea. I'm just curious. So let's just say that if we get shot, then we're not at our destination because we don't want to be shot, basically. Jeez, Unity, come on. It is slower than my brain would like it to be. Okay. Let's lag it. Okay, so yeah, it's just basically, it's not even calculating a destination. So I've just got to rethink all of this. Okay. So let's just do the first step of the logic. So we have a target. Better. Much better. Yeah, okay. Now the problem I've got is that it's just running if the enemy is 10 units away. I need a way to say, like, am I in cover? And I'm realizing this is like a really big rabbit hole. It's like, it's kind of like, am I in cover and can I see the target? It's like this boxer, you know, if it's, I need to find a way for it to know if it's in cover. make a transform for this. Transform final cover spot. No, this one. Okay. Used that in my old code. Haven't really been using it now. Final cover spot equals this guy. And then let's do it like this. The cover destination is just a vec3. Oh, I've got one here. Cover destination transform. Don't like that. Oh, there we go. And Unity crashed again. Right. Start it up again. This happened a few times today. Not sure why. All right. That might happen more often today. I don't know why. I have days where it does happen, it doesn't happen. It's quicker to ignore it than to get the debug messages that really most of the time don't make any sense from Unity. Wow, okay, what is this? And what does that belong to? That is genius. How did that get there? That's so strange. Oh, bye. Oh, wow. What's going on? All right. Unity really isn't liking me right now. Okay. Screw Unity. I really don't care. Wow. Okay. So it's from there. I'm going to assume in good faith that I'm the person that messed this up. Actually, we can just go to this prefab and we can say revert all. There we go. All right, great. That's back. Cool. Okay, where were we before it crashed? Okay. I think my entire game just went a bit stupid. Did it just like not shoot at it? Okay, it did now. Okay. All right. Let's try and get there in time. Okay, cool. If I run here now, what's gonna happen? Oh wow, it's very special. So yeah, this is a problem. Let's just aim, shoot him, see what he's gonna do. Okay, so that part works good. So this problem of him sticking his gun through stuff, that kind of sucks. Okay. Slow episode today. There was some stuff I was working on with the. Let's take a peek at that for a minute. I might have some stuff I was working on that might help out. Let's go here and put this. leave the AI for a minute. It's genius. The 3 separate containers. Brilliant. Okay. Not what I was looking for. One of these guys. Then. Okay. So a lot of problem I was working on was this. You do static aim, and well, it's pretty stupid, right? You know, it's aiming there. You know, if I want to walk around this corner, I don't want it aiming there. I want it aiming where I'm walking, which kind of means, well, why wouldn't I just do like forward aim? You know. So I had something I was working on for that. Yeah, it's all a bit over the place today. Just been jumping back and forth between so many scripts. Here we go. All right, so this was it. The old code, I think. Aim at corners of obstruction to aim point. This is something I've been thinking of using with the AI because it's the same kind of problem. Okay, let's just put it on maximized for a minute. Slow going tonight. Slow going. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm right clicking there, and as you can see, it snaps to the corner, which is not what it should do right now, but it's fine for debugging. And yeah, these purple lines here, they show the edges of the collider. So let's just see if this is going to work. So I aimed there, and now it stopped doing good. This is beautiful. Walk there. This was that problem I was having with update. Yeah, I was working on this a while ago. All right, let's put it there. I'm going to do a static aim there. I'm going to say walk. Right, so it looks at the corner. It's still a bit buggy and glitchy. And when it's too close to the point, then it doesn't do it. It should end up aiming over here. If not, I give up on game development. I give up on game development. I have no idea what's happening right now. God. Like I said, it was some code I was working on. All right. That looks like what I should be seeing. Yeah, with these, the sensor and stuff. All right. I'm not sure what's happening here. So say, look, that way and then go there, which was a problem. Okay, so it did fix it. So say aim there, walk here, and it breaks. Love it. All right, this could have to do with the waypoint system that broke. It's all a horrible mess today, everybody. That's what I get for working on so much stuff before going on the stream. Everything breaks. The end. All right, I think I'm just gonna have to pull it back a little bit. Pick my battles, basically. That is amazing. Like, well, why is it picking that? It's genius. I have no idea what it's doing good. It's an amazing feature. Let's just turn it off. something to do some other time. Here we go. All right, let's just get rid of this one. So I'm just more interested in some of this code here. So what I want to do is I want to have a cover spot. God, if I can pull this off the string, I'll be happy. Let's say I've got a cover spot here. I'm just wondering if I'm overcomplicating stuff there, because it's going to the middle of this. What if I just make it really small and put it there? Let's just try that for a minute. The no code solution. I can put all this back later as is. Let's make it even really tiny. Put it there. I'm not sure how this will be with the distance to the current destination. Yes, we need to re-enable everything, of course. Interesting. So that's the lowest score. And Unity crashes again. All right. Not my stream today. It is really not my stream. Yeah, go away, Unity. Letting me down, buddy. First time in ages where I just feel like going, why am I streaming right now? This is part of the pain of making things. So they just made Pac-Man with a gun. Right, what happens here? Really, what is happening? It's like it calculates the score here. Okay. And if I would then move this in just to try it out. You get a shot. It doesn't even pick that one. Like, what happened? What is happening today? Everything is broken. Nothing is working. Like, absolutely nothing. Why is he not going there? Now he goes there. Don't get it. Okay, that's the drawing board. Revert all. Let's just see if I can get this idea to work. I just want to get the corners. I should be able to just use X or Z. I don't really care. So, let's just rip some of this code. So I'm just going to go to move to cover, and I am just going to make a new function. Come on, buddy. That's what we said. Okay. Let's make a new function and just, dude, show closest corner void. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead to static aim. Sorry everyone, code gets a bit smaller, I can't read it. And so what we want to do is we want to current cover transform, actually final cover spot transform. Keep it nice and clear. Okay, so then we say box collider equals final cover spot. I don't need to transform. All right, so we want to get a collider, and we're going to say if box collider equals null, return come on. What is going on tonight? There we go. Okay. So all I want here, we're going to just do this. Make a list of corners. Let's just totally rip this. Let's just get it working first, shall we? Just want to see lines. I have a size modifier. Where did I put that? Where's that? Where was it? Do that one for now. Just want to see things. Okay, so we go here, show closest corner, and I'm just going to throw it like right in the end here. And we're going to say if our cover spot is not equal to null, then do show closest corner. We pass in the final cover spot. You Grimbian, you cut yourself opening a beer today, so it must be chemtrails. Yeah, there's must be something in the air. Couldn't be me. Like not at all. All right. So the goal is, sorry, I'm all over the place today, everybody. The goal is, if that's the current cover destination, the transform, that it gets like 2 lines or 4 lines on it. I really don't care. If something would work on this entire stream, I'd be very, 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 very happy. All right. And now it's not running there. This is brilliant. It's amazing. This is amazing. Like, he's just totally ignored everything there. You know what? Let's call it a night and drink beer. No. Okay. Let's go in here. I'm just going to put this back the way it was. And now if stuff doesn't work, I give up. Have to reach current destination thing. Let's just put it back on its twitching thing, because this is a different problem. And it's whack-a-mole tonight. Right, dude, just run to the box. There. There. There, great. Okay. Yeah, it looks like I'm getting these lines. But they're too high, which is weird. So that must have something to do with local or global space. These cover spots, where is the origin point? Wow. Okay, is that because it collided with something else? I didn't know that was still running. Yeah, okay. That needs to be fixed some other time. So that this is positioned in local space, right? But yeah, we're doing this box collider.transform point. Transform it from local space to world space. Yeah, so that should just be working. So what am I doing here? Let's just try and draw one line and go from there. Yeah, of course. It's funny, now that I see this, it just all makes perfect sense. There it is, this magenta line. Basically, I have to say, this AI, the very first thing it needs to know is, am I in cover? That's it. Literally. That is why it's running here at the beginning. It sees a target. It sees the closest target. Let's just do this. Oh, come on. So if we see a target, we're just constantly calculating this best cover spot. God, I can't believe I didn't think about this when I changed it. So just whenever it sees an enemy, it's always going to run behind cover. So we need to figure out if we're in cover. That is it. Let's just make a bool. I can just look at it later. Serialized field bool in cover. It's false. Okay. So how do we figure that out? All right. So these things should have hiding spot data right now. Untrigger exit, untrigger enter. Let's just try getting this, just to debug it and try. No, don't have anything like that. So untrigger exit if other compare tag. So this has the tag of hiding spot. It's probably going to be horrible flood. Just get the ball rolling. So saying on trigger enter, compare the tag with the other collider. Oh yeah, it's a trigger. That was the part. Okay, let's just see if when it runs to cover that the soldier gets this tag, I'm in cover. Okay. I feel like it's kind of clicking a little bit. let's just pause it. So we can look at it. So we go here and we look at move to cover, and here we see in cover, out of cover, in cover, out of cover, in cover, in cover. That could work. Okay. All right, let's go here now and just try this. Basically, could be the missing thing. If soldier to FO closest target and in cover equals false. So if I'm right with what I'm going to think now, it normally runs to this spot here, and if it does, it should run there and then stay there, even though an enemy is visible. Please let one thing work during the stream. That is good because that worked. That is great. Like, I wouldn't want it to, that was actually the best position. So let's move it into a less advantageous position. Okay. All right. Now, obviously, this is bad. He's in cover. He should be beating this guy, right? So like I said, I changed a load of stuff today. So let's see what's going on. All right, one more. I think I've got a suspicion. Yeah, I see it. Okay. You see that gray sphere here with him, the player. It's at his feet. And with him, it's up there. So if I press play now, when that sphere and the ray intersects, it should shoot and you get some recoil. Okay. Yeah, cool. I disabled a load of the gun mechanics today. Let's see what happens here. It's sinking lower, sinking to his feet. Okay, cool. Well, not cool, but I think I've got a clue what it is. The new limb system stuff I was working on. So it's doing static aim. Here. All right, if we've got a target, yeah, I already see it here. Okay, so it's just aiming at this position. And the thing is with the soldiers, their position is actually at their feet due to the nav agent transform position being there and the mesh being above it. It's not in the center of the model. So if I'm correct, all I've got to do here is... Actually, I think I put it in, well, the easier place to find it. Let's go here, aim forward. Here we go. Soldier.fov. Closest target linked to aim at position. Right now, this is just hard coded to be the chest because I have not worked much more on the rest. But this should just be the target that it's aiming at is this. Wait a minute. Brilliant. Ah, yeah, it's this one. Okay, aim point, empty target position. Okay. So no, sorry, that's a target, so it's this one. Okay. There we go. Now they're aiming in the same way. Next thing I just got to do is check if they got the same health. That's like the last thing here, obviously. Because this is just completely and utterly broken if the guy in cover is dying before the guy out in the open. So soldier unit 8I3. Let's look at its health. Hello. Where is it? There we go. Health. Current health is 20. Did we do something with starting health there? Starting health 20. Okay, and what is it for the player? Ah, 100. That would explain a lot. Okay. I've just got to check its limb health points as well. Yeah, I've just got to debug this for a minute. All right. So, the player, soldier with health. That's current health 20, 720, 1510, 610, 610. I think it's the same now. Yeah, he already got hit 1 or 2 times. So this is the part where I think, like, you know, it sucks if you're out in the open, right? And they just pretty much don't miss right now. Okay. All right. Let's add a bit more sway to the gun. I disabled the sway today. It was just driving me crazy. I'm not very happy with it anymore. Okay. It's not swaying a lot. Great. Yeah, of course. That is why. Recoil test plus. Try it like that. Even with the recoil, it should just be swinging up and down. But I don't want to go too much into that today. Yeah, and Unity crashes again. Love it. All right. I mean, normally it never crashes on stream. It's always when I'm not on stream. So I was like, one time it's got to happen statistically. Come on, Unity, you can do it. Okay. Let's get a bit more screen state. And the thing is, of course, so of course, yeah, whatever. It's a different thing every time Unity Hub. I sometimes go like 5 days without a crash. Not added any packages in weeks, so I have no idea what it could be. All right, can we get through to the end of this stream? Unity, don't let me down. Don't make me delete the library. That's a threat. All right. Okay, so he's gonna run, and actually he loses a lot of time there. I mean, I want to see some bullets hitting the boxes there. Yeah, there we go. That's what I want to see. See that? It was just aiming perfectly for the chest before. Yeah, some of them are hitting, because otherwise, why would you go in cover? So another thing, if it's reloading, it should go crouch, probably. Oh, getting hit. More like it. So even though he took a few bullets, he won. That is kind of what I was looking for, right? It's the whole idea of being in cover. Barely survived, but still, he survived. Way to go, AI. Good little bot. All right. It's kind of getting there. This time he lost. So it does make a big difference getting sprayed out in the open, which is something to tweak with. Hey! And Unity crashes again. I should change the stream to watch me manage to get Unity to crash multiple times. All right, this is gonna be a slight delay with the stream, but unfortunately most of the time it fixes things. So I'm just gonna have to rebuild the library. Let's delete it. Ba-ba-ba-bum, ba-bum. Okay, let's rebuild that bad boy. Thank God for SSD drives in new PCs. Sorry for the crashes, everybody. Not much I can do about it right now. Like I said, sometimes it happens and sometimes it doesn't. I do not believe that Sony PlayStations is following me. It's not true. All right, so I'm not even going to go into the crash. I'm not too sure why. So in the meantime, while this amazing loading's happening, so there's actually quite a bit of progress made. So the little system that I built with hiding spot data, as I called it, like cover spot data, it's just basically, is this occupied or not? That was for the AI stuff. But the good news is I don't even need that on there right now, because like the AI now knows if it's in cover or not, basically. And there's going to be probable problems with this. I'm already seeing one. So the AI is looking that way, like ahead, and it's in cover, and an enemy starts shooting at it from behind. And with these conditions, it turns around, and then it says, well, I can see the enemy, but I'm still in cover, so I'm good, but it's not behind cover. That's a problem. So one of the things I'm thinking I can do, but it just feels like a very unelegant solution, is just do like two very small raycasts, like, I don't know, half a meter out, so like chest height, knee height. And then when it reaches its cover position, we can query this raycast like, hey, you know, is there something in front of us? If there is, then it's blocked. And the thing is, then it doesn't even have to be a hiding spot, right? Which is pretty cool, because maybe not every single piece of scenery has a hiding spot piece of cover attached to it. I'm not too sure. This system has been tweaked and worked on many, many times. So my guess is as good as anybody else's as to where it could be going. Yeah, I'd just like to get the last thing or two wrapped up before I close the stream for today. It really bugs me when Unity crashes so much sometimes. You know, no disrespect to the people working at Unity. I wouldn't know how to make a game engine if you paid me. I'd rather not do one, make one, because it sounds very painful. It's already hard enough making a game as it is, so trying to build a game engine, I don't know, that just sounds like a thing for a very large team of people with more money to throw at it than me, let's say it that way. So yeah. So sometimes I just do this once a week, and then sometimes all the crashes just go. Sometimes. All right. And this is going to take even longer when this project gets bigger. Okay. So yeah, I'm thinking probably after the end of this stream, I've really got to just sit down, pen and paper style. I mean, today was a good day because I got a lot of stuff cleaned up and got a lot of, like, you guys didn't see it, but I got a lot of stuff fixed today with the player controls that had just slowly gotten more and more broken as time went by. All right. Bada boom. Fingers crossed. Don't crash on me, please. All right, so that thing where it turns around, let's fix that. It stops and it turns around. I don't want that because I thought that if it just got hit, it did a runner. Yeah, that's, why is it like instantly looking at it? Like, why is it just not running? Sorry, and in cover equals false. Let's try that. Still looks for a moment. Okay, let's try and make this guy a little bit smaller, maybe. Now this just isn't right. Like, it could just be because just he's getting damaged like right there at the start. That could just really be it. Okay. All right, let's try and figure out something here. So, let's go here. All right, one more. If in cover and soldier dot state manager dot is reloading, soldier dot input controls, how did this go again? Let's figure this out. Do we use input controls with the AI? That was a good one. Let's take a little look. Hold it, wasn't it here? No, okay. Wow, it's been a while. Here we have input controls. Oh no, so I just have to do it here. Set aiming state. Set movement state. So I've just got to put it to. All right. Okay. So why do we call that again? Movement state, movement state. So the type. Right, okay. So then it should just be whoops. Yeah, I don't need to do elsif, but sometimes this stuff just becomes way more complicated. And soldier is reloading equals false. It's only ever going to be. I'm going to just call it walking, right? It's not standing. Let's just see if we can get the thing to crouch. Hopefully it just doesn't get shot in the face now the whole time. We'll see. If it's going to duck when it's reloading. Well, it shouldn't die first. All right. Let's give them more health. Just to make it a little bit better. A little bit easier. All right. Where do we put it? Health. Hello. Let's put the current health. Starting health. Current health 40. Is that taken over, or do I have to do that in the soldier class? Really got to make some choices about that soon. Yeah, and just flick back and forth. Really don't know why that happens. There's a starting health 20. 18, so it must be starting health, so I've got to do it on the soldier script. Okay. Put that on 40, so it has a little bit more survivability. And let's go here and do the same here. Should be equal now. And I really need to develop like some kind of UI which just shows the health points above the head, stuff like that. But yeah, so eye candy. This one's 5 long enough to. Wow. Okay. Looks like the change wasn't coming through. Got a feeling tomorrow's going to be a refactor day. A lot of things creeping in. Starting health is 40. Current health is 40. Let's see what happens here. So he's getting kit, yeah. I think it's because they're headshots. Oh, he crouched. And he's reloading. That's amazing. Oh my god, did you see that? That was awesome. That was brilliant. It's kind of boring with 40 points of health. He's reloading again. Oh, you know what? Let's try something else now. And this is just all pseudocode, right? Let's just make it one big, massive else if statement for now. Else if in cover and soldier.fov.closest target. We also want to crouch. I'm just curious if you can shoot over the top of the box. I've never worked on this kind of stuff before, so let's see if that's going to work. It'd be really cool if it would. All right, wait a minute. He's in cover. Yeah, of course. This has to happen first. Right, hold it. There we go. If in cover, and we have the closest target, and we're not reloading. Then we crouch. Actually, this is very redundant right now. There's going to have to be a way later on to figure out if we're in high or low cover. There is just no way around it, I'm realizing, with this, but that's okay. Iterate, iterate, iterate. Great. Okay, he's crouched. Now I want to know. His bullets. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Of course, I never looked at that when I was building these boxes. They're all hitting the box already, as you can see with this red debug bullet there. Yeah, okay. So, easy fix, which is going to break some scenery right now. But that's okay, because I will fix it later, because everything just breaks all the time. What I'm working on. Let's go here and go to play mode. Okay, let's go there. Open the prefab. Let's get this cube. Okay. What am I looking for? Pro builder. I'll look for the face right there. Let's put this on 0.25. Done. And let's move it down. So we're going to get a big floating box gap between boxes now. Oh yeah, and we need to just redo the collider. Okay, where was it? Yeah, so this is something that just blows my mind with Unity. It's like I can manually type those things in, or I can just go. Hope I didn't just break a load of stuff now that I've got to pull in. And now it fits. Right? Oh no, did that have to be a trigger? No. Okay. Let's hope it didn't break everything. Let's find out. Bit quick now of what I was doing. That's looking better. I mean, of course, the downside here is like if he gets hit a lot in the head, which would then defeat the point of the cover. But it looks like he's hitting him a lot more. Wow, these icons never retained the settings I want. There we go. I'm just curious, like, how many points of health does this guy have? Not a lot. Let's check if something offer. No bullets. Some of them are hitting him, but they're not causing any damage. Why is that? I think I have to put them on interpolate mode. Did I forget to do that? Let's see if that's going to fix the problem. I always get so mixed up with this stuff, with physics. So, interpolate, continuous. Let's just, no, it had to be continuous dynamic of these tests I did. Yeah, all this stuff just has to be tested extensively soon, but hey, do that later. And then the head. Hold it. Where is it? There we go. I'm not sure if I've got it on that guy, but let's see. Okay. It's looking better. It still seems to... I wonder if it's got to do with this no reference error. That those hits aren't coming through. Right, hold it. I need to check this. 29 points. They're all coming off so far. There, okay. So it should have gone down a point and it didn't. And this guy is probably getting shot. Oh no, he did die. That's good. Okay. All right. Bits are getting into place, crouching behind cover, this and that. There's a lot of other things to build in. Yeah, like I said, the thing I'm worried about here is, you know, it's going to have more, maybe more shots on the head. Way too many hit points right now, but hey. This is more what we're going for, though. Equal hit points, guy behind the box is winning. That is a small success today. And just to show it isn't all perfect, this is probably where, you know, it's going to run behind high cover and then it's stuck. So I have to this. So this is wow, I already hit it like 5 or 6 times. Oh yeah, there's that bug from me changing the height there. All right. Yeah, and it's occasionally getting line of sight in between. Hilarious. All right. Oh wow, what is that? Oh boy, we got a new bug on the stream. Didn't do that before. So he can see. You can see the guy, like occasionally that radar manages to fit through shooting basically. Brilliant. So that's more stuff to fix. So yeah, basically the AI needs to know if the cover it's going to stand behind is high or low. And then we need to give it a score based upon that. So the easiest thing to do would be to say, hey, everywhere we see as a potential cover spot, let's get that spot, go up to soldier's head height, and then cast array to the target. If we hit the target, then we know it's low cover. If we're here and we cast array, it hits the box, which I'm not doing now because it's been almost an hour and a half and I'm tired and it is late, but that is what I'm going to do next. And I'm just going to type that in so I don't forget it. When checking the score for the best cover spot, cast a ray from the current cover spot to the head height of the soldier. If we hit the attacking unit, then it's low cover equals higher score. If we don't hit the target, then there's an obstacle and it's high cover equals lower score. Yeah, just do it like that for now. That'll do. Okay, it was a bumpy stream, lots of crashes, and yeah, it's getting there. It's work in progress. Lots of little steps, lots of little iterations. It's been a good stream actually because now I've got a clue with the other stuff I was working on today. What else to do? It is not easy to create a AI which is not scripted to a level a la Call of Duty style, like, oh, the player's going through this very narrow part of a level compared to this, for example. And they spawn when the player comes here, and then they're going to run there and maybe move between these 2 to 3 spots. You know, that's pretty much state machine following some rules, basically. And this is a lot harder to do, though that's also quite difficult. So yeah, so I know what I've got to do now, so I'm going to try and squeeze in another stream this week, maybe 2, depends on time and life. So I would like to give a big thank you to everybody that tuned in tonight and said hi. Thanks for joining. It's always nice to know there's some people watching, or even have it on pause in their tab browser, which is also quite an honor in today's world of information overload. So thanks for your support. Thanks for popping in. I'm going to wish all of you lovely people a good night. Stay safe, stay healthy, and have a good week. And hopefully the next time you tune in, I'll have made more progress with stuff and it won't be so slow. All right. Have a good one. Bye-bye.